I was driving this car stock, and all I can say is we can drift build this. We can drift build the Lynk Co. O2 hatchback. And that is this week's car. For once, we actually get a good car. Well, that Kona was actually amazing. But this, of course, is the Lynk Co. O2 hatchback. And I was playing with some friends. So I actually unlocked this car with some of my friends. They didn't get it yet. But I did. And I just want to tell you this. Excuse me. Despite it being front-wheel drive and having 251 horsepower, we can drift it. And I mean, we can, like, actually drift it. Yes, it's front-wheel drive, and that might be a dilemma, but if you hold down the handbrake, it locks the rear wheels, and you can slide the rest of the car. And if you ever want to get less angle, well, you just stop holding the handbrake. See, it just locks up the rear wheel, so it's like you're sliding on food trays. I call it food tray drifting, because it's like the rear wheels aren't moving, they're just sliding along the ground, like if you put a front-wheel drive car on food trays. So I guess we are going to turn this into a little food tray drifter. Why do they give us ugly customization? Why do they give us ugly customization? So we're going to leave it front-wheel drive, and actually, I don't know if I want to put the stock motor in it, or if I want to swap it for something else, but let's see what we have. Obviously, with front-wheel drive, there's obviously front-wheel drive cars. There's gonna be a meme engine. There's gonna be a 7.2 liter V8. But you know what? We're gonna take it. We're gonna take this, and we are going to make a full-blown front-wheel drive Formula Drift build. If you want a Lynk Co. O2 hatchback in Formula Drift, you throw it on food trays. You literally just throw it on food trays, and you're good. So you got the race brakes, drift suspension, so we could get the little angle kit, and we gotta reduce the weight down. We're also gonna toss in a roll cage too, because I mean it's Formula Drift. So obviously we got our twin turbos. Anti-lag puts us up to 1100 horsepower. Our fuel system, an extra 50, another 38, another, what was that? 66, and we take a little weight from the flywheel, and we are up to 1356 horsepower out of our twin turbo, anti-lag, front-wheel drive drift machine. Might not look like a drift machine now, but trust the process. Got a lot of power, a lot of torque, and that's exactly what you want when drifting. More so torque, so you can get that instant power down. So originally I had the rear tire pressure all the way up, but I think that kind of ruined it. Like, I made another front-wheel drive drift car, and the rear tire pressure just absolutely ruined it. But then I switched the tires to actual drift tires, and it actually worked really, really well, because it also reset the tire pressure. If you do drift tires here, I don't think it matters. I'm going to have at least a little bit of grip. And also, I'm really excited to see what paint options we have. So, obviously, we have primary and secondary, because we can paint the top black. Oh, just 3 colors. But I think I will cook a little something. Formula Drift-ish. Or at least I'll do my best. Do you have any, like, drifty designs? Some really cool stuff, actually. But I think I'll go with my... Okay, so I really wanted to go with, like, a dragon-ish look. So that's kind of what this livery is. It's not really Formula Drift, but still kind of drifty. So, like, it looks like a dragon on the side, and I had, like, the dragon tail on the hood, too. So, yeah, I'm really tired. It's, like, 10 at night. I don't have to shower because I already took one out earlier. Oh, and you want to know something cool? The reason I showered earlier was because I passed my driver's permit test today, so technically I can drive, but I just see my mom in the car. Okay, so with the food tray drifting, okay, what? Oh, I need more grip in the front. Okay, so that's the first time we did take it out. We had to test it. We did have to test it. So I think that we should go with racing slicks, actually. Or maybe the rear tires are holding us back. Ooh, so now I'll decrease the rear tire size. There we go. And maybe I'll give the front less camber. Less camber. I know, more camber because we're at the negatives. So technically, more camber. Also, I am just gonna do that. So it might look goofy, it might look weird, but if it looks stupid but works, it ain't stupid. Okay, let's try this again. So shifting will decrease your speed. Okay, so it's being weird now. So I gotta test it on the highway. Okay, it's working wonders. It's working wonders. Let's do something. Okay, but I do want it to get a little more rotation. So what if we put up the tire pressure? And then we lower the tire pressure in the front so I have a little more grip. Let's see how this works. So when you gain speed while drifting, that's when you know you got it. So we're at 56, now we're accelerating. See? It might be a little bit annoying because you're constantly holding down the handbrake. Like, you have to constantly hold down the handbrake. You can see my thumb here. But once you get it, you get it. It's literally like food tray drifting. But the real test is if we can actually do it in the stadium. So when you want to do this, you want to like hit your top speed in your gear, then you want to start doing it. Like in first gear, you want to start hitting your top speed because if you shift, you lose your speed. So like here we're at 56, and then look at that. Also, sometimes if you like double tap the handbrake, you lose speed too. So always keep it held down. Actually, I think if we go into second, we'll get a little bit better. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. It's finicky. I think if you like upshift and then you like downshift mid corner, it works well. Like this. Well, it's a proof of concept. Or at least I'm trying it, but still a fun car. You could probably do like a lot more with it. I bet this thing would be really good in A class or B class or something, because it is a hot hatch. Probably a super hot hatch. So it could probably be really, really, really good racing.